Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And off we go on Thursday night. Fields the hard squib kick. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have
oh, excuse me.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. This is complete to Duvernay. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's ETN on 1st down. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Amani Hooker with the tackle.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Lawrence.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
someone stepped in. It's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the ground.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They run once more with Spears. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Josh Hines Allen, that time to hold him down. Back-to-back runs yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Fourth and 3, drive on the line. Spears running behind center. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Get the fullback involved here. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I think that's a case where the defense, well, you forgot to account for the fullback. And I know why. Because they rarely get touches. And boy, do they rarely make big plays like that to the second level.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Spears trying this straight ahead. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. It's play a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A handoff to Spears. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
First and 10. Here's Watson. This one's caught. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Spears on the carry. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Running it with Spears. And again, they stalled him out at the line. He couldn't get it.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And a well-timed fake leads to a touchdown. Great work by the offense. They caught him off guard with the fake, and they pulled it off to perfection.
Yeah, they sure did, and this is a call that involves some risk. Listen, you're taking 3 points off the board by just willing to attempt this. And then, well, you got to get great execution by everybody involved. In this instance, well, they all came through to make that call a smart one.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying it right side with Etienne. He's contained at the line for no gain. Amani Hooker with the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Lawrence in the pistol. Able to find Strange here. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Now Lawrence on the play fake. That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A stoppage now for an injured player as we see, it's Travis Etienne who's in some visible pain and needing to look at from the training staff. Second down now, 7 to go. Lawrence throwing here. It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st and 10. It's Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Lawrence working from the gun. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed him.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Watson to throw it. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 31. That throw finds Okonkwo. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Watson now. That one way too far up there. They can't connect. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So second down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Play action. It's Watson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Now a give to Spears. And he's able to get this down to the 36. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On the handoff, this is Spears. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Brought in inside the 20. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone. A pickup there of 39. And that's a Jaguar first down. From the red zone now. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a second-quarter lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Returns looking good so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. The give to the fullback. Oh, he trucked that defender. Flashing some serious skill there. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. We are going to have to dig into the scouting reports from when he got drafted, Brock, because I'm not sure any of us knew he had that kind of run in him.
No, that's usually one of the scat backs on the roster that we expect to hit home runs. Even a receiver out of that backfield if they're feeling fancy. But a fullback breaking away for that type of run,
sir.
I think he surprised us all with those afterburners.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now it's a bootleg for him. Buying some time right. Caught by the open man. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Working inside the red zone. And the defender comes away with it. Amani Hooker has it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And this is Spears. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Working quickly here. Now Spears. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there, 3rd down. To throw, here's Watson. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Lone back gets the handoff. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Watson. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Watson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. New set of downs for him from the 46. Motioning one of the tight ends. Here's a give up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. Watson now off play action. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Watson to the air. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And it'll be Jaguars football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Misfire there, couldn't connect.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close.
Oh, and they fake it. And the fake's not going to pay off as that lines up incomplete. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. They go play action here. That's brought in by Miller. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Oh, for goodness, seeing how Beach just had his hands on him, just let it go right there.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Watson. Completed here to Spears. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group is pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Returnable from the 1. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down.
Jaguars 14.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Miller on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Watson looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And the Titans will have a 1st down. Completes it in traffic. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he gets him around 6 there. Devin White hauls him down. They managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Devin White hauls him down. 3rd and short, it's Watson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone block, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever. Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good. Here's ETN to begin the drive. He finds space for a few yards that time. Stopped by Cedric Gray. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Lawrence working from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. Simple dive up the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Fullback dive up the gut. And he doesn't find open space. He only finds a defender who makes the stop. Watson to throw it. He brings it in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Roger McCreary takes it away. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown.
I just don't
But we all
understand.
know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Returning in from the 16. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now Lawrence coming off a pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run. Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is ahead for about 5. Zach Bond with the tackle. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. They're going to try with Etienne. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Come on now. Any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. And no problem converting on 4th.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. Here's Etienne on 1st down. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Into the hands of Duvernay. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He loses the football. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. Here he goes on the bootleg. He rolls to his right. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. From the gun, ETN gets it. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. It's not quite over.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
So now, here's 3rd and goal. They're going to run with ETN. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. They go right back to ETN. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space, like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Spears running behind center. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Watson now. He's on the move. Oh, he lost the football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 38. And they get this down to the 28. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Titans will have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Okay, that's a quick hitter to the big guy. And that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Into traffic, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. There aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Colson and Devo's got it. The 30. He's at the 10. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Here's Miller on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Piron. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
From the gun, Piron. The ball's out, he lost it. Oh, and they get it back, the play's still live. It's a pickup of 8, and that brings up 3rd and 6. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble they just forced.
They do, got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Brought in by Burks. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Open space inside the 40. Oh, stiff arm. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans make it a 9-point advantage. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lawrence looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Jaguar first down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars at a 2-score deficit. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Pass complete to Duvernay. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. Now to throw. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Jaguars in a crucial spot late, trying for 2. Throwing now. And he's got it in the end zone. The conversion is good. They're back within a single point here in the 4. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Spears trying this straight ahead. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. They send the tight end in motion. Back to throw it. Put the body on the line for his team. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. This is why it's called a victory formation. He takes a knee and the seconds tick away towards a win.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And they take the
Man,
first
put the
skirmish
red
with